morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome. We are so happy to have you with us. Welcome to Alpha Kappa Alpha sororities, Omicron Theta Omega chapters, Pink Pizzaz, Jazz, Scholarship, Brunch. First of all, we are celebrating on the pretty pink carpet today, and it is all about you. So what I'd like you to do is recognize the fact that we are going to speak truth to power right now. You look marvelous. So if you know you look good and the person seated next to you looks good, go ahead and give yourselves a nice round of applause. That was beautiful. My name is Eleanor Higgins, and I will be serving as your official guide for today's Pink Pizzaz Pink Carpet Affair. Each year, the members of our chapter are truly excited to fellowship and to break bread with you, to enjoy some amazing sounds of jazz, to recognize the achievement of one of our annual scholarship recipients, and we appreciate so much the support that you provide us each year. We continue to raise funds for scholarships and to provide
I am Jan Sanders Smith, president of the award-winning Omicron Theta Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. On behalf of each member, I extend a heartfelt welcome to Pink Pizzaz, Hollywood Glam, Pearls on the Pink Carpet. It is our hope that when you walked the pink carpet, you felt as important and as special as you are. Pink Pizzaz is our signature fundraising event, and it is through your support that we are able to continue to provide programs servicing the needs of the St. Louis community. Programs like our annual HBCU College Fair in partnership with Harris Stowe State University, support of other organizations focused on homelessness and children of incarcerated parents, such as Loaves and Fishes and Angel Tree, to name a few. We partner with Matthew Dickey in the Fighting for Your Future Youth Summit, along with providing an annual scholarship through their Sky is the Limit program. Through the vision of our own Deborah Ratliff, we implemented a health fair, which has been hosted annually in collaboration with our sister chapters throughout the metropolitan St. Louis area. And on July 21st, we are collaborating with BJC Christian Hospital, Salvation Army, and the city of Ferguson to bring forth Pathway to Health Fair at the Ferguson Community Empowerment Center. At this time, I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge some of my very special guests. We have Janetta Haley, 17th Central Regional Director and former Supreme Parliamentarian. We have Peggy Lewis LeCompte, 19th and 24th Central Regional Director, former Supreme Grammatus, and Chairman of the former Directorate Members Committee. Kay Ross Gage, President, Gamma Omega Chapter, St. Louis. Pamela Morris Thornton, President, Omicron Eta Omega Chapter. And en route would be Tomasa Strada Brooks. She is the President of Delta Delta Omega Chapter. I'd also like to acknowledge Brittany Childress, who is Omicron Theta Omega Soror of the Year. We have any clergy or elected officials in the audience? We have Anita Shelton. She is the former undergraduate member at large. and Mr. Wesley Bell, Councilman for Ferguson. And then last but not least, we have each of you in attendance today. And I'd like to ask that the chapter members of Omicron Theta Omega please stand. Standing, we welcome you to Pink Pizzaz, but we also challenge you to bring a friend next year. Welcome.
I'm Sarah Sharon Ross, and this is Sarah Tiffany to my right. And we're going to talk about the purpose of Pink Pizzaz and also to let you know what today's occasion stands for. The newly chartered 1984 chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, named Omicron Theta Omega, established a Pink Pizzaz Scholarship Fund to assist youth who desired a college education. In the beginning, this fund had several names, several names that were interchangeably. Their names were the Jazz Cabaret, the Scholarship Fund, and the Pink Pizzaz. After several successful events, Pink Pizzaz rose to the top as its official name. Pink Pizzaz's intent was to become a true partner with St. Louis Community College and Harris-Stowe State University. The chapter's members' vision was to provide monies to help students fund their educational needs and introduce local jazz artists to the community. The idea of funding those scholarships by engaging in partnerships with institutions such as SIU Edwardsville and the Missouri Arts Commission was presented by our charter member, Janetta Haley. She's here today. Raise your hand, Janetta Haley. She's the former 17th Central Regional Director of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. The first Pink Pizzaz was presented in December 1986, spotlighting the Jim Thomas Quartet. It featured international as well as local jazz artists. The annual performances included SIU Edwardsville Unity Theater Ensemble, Take 6 at the Sheldon Concert Hall, Carmen de Lavalade at the Westport Theater, and in addition to that was August Wilson's renowned stage play, Ceremonies in Dark Old Men, and the pocketbook monologues by Sharon K. McGee. All of those were hosted as the first Pink Pizzaz.
The shows continued throughout the early 90s and took a brief break until 7 years ago when former President Margaret Berry, who is here with us today, was instrumental in restarting the Pink Pizzaz. Those performances have featured local opera singer Myra Merritt with Missouri Arts Commission. Notable artists have continued to take the stage with jazz productions from Denise Times, the Bosman Twins, Anita Jackson, and Donald Gill. Today's performer and local artist is Brian White. Our scholarship funds have remained steady, and historically, we have given over $30,000. Omicron Theta Omega chapter continues to jointly provide additional giving through scholarship funding to other programs, initiatives, and targets. We are grateful for the support of the St. Louis community in our past and current endeavors.
Good early afternoon. How's everybody? My name is Irma Berry, and I am a charter member of Omicron Theta Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. I am proud today to just introduce you to Brian White. Brian is our musician who is going to be entertaining us throughout the afternoon through your dining as well as afterwards. You've already had a sample and you can tell Brian is a professional. He has toured with many international artists, including Najee, the international saxophonist, and he's also performed in Tyler Perry's I Can Do Bad All By Myself. And if you're lucky, you saw that one. Excellent. Brian has his own group, and the name of the group is Physical Therapy. So, it is with great pleasure that I introduce Brian to you. You've already heard him. I know that you will enjoy him. We are so happy to have you here this afternoon, and thank you for coming.
So what we're going to do first is we are going to recognize this year's scholarship awardee from Omicron Theta Omega chapter, followed by our Greek roll call. Miss Bernita Galavis will provide the Greek roll call. Miss Cecilia Codner will lead us in the raffle drawing, so please have your tickets ready for that. And then after that, after the drawing, we're going to transition right into our auction. And we're going to bring to you our extraordinary auctioneer, Miss Carmen Moore, and her team for the live auction. So be ready to bid high, be ready to bid often, because we have some wonderful items for you. So since we're always ready, please help me welcome to the stage Dr. Sheila Powell Walker, our president of our chapter, Ms. Jan Sanders Smith, and the vice president of our chapter, Ms. Henrietta Mackey. They are going to recognize our amazing scholarship recipient. Thank you. Please welcome them.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
As has already been stated, we are here today to celebrate the scholastic achievement of our youth. And our 2018 awardee being honored today is Miss Maya Granger. This scholarship award is given in partnership with Matthew Dickey's Boys and Girls Club Sky is the Limit program. Samara is a graduate of Parkway North High School, has over a 3.0 grade point average. She will be attending Tennessee State University in the fall. Attending today's event with Samara is her mother, Miss Skinner.
We give Samaya a round of applause. Would she please come forward at this time? On behalf of Omicron Theta Omega Chapter, again in partnership with Matthew Dickey's Boys and Girls Club Sky is the Limit program, we present this Academic Achievement Award to Samara Granger for her dedication and commitment towards academic excellence on this day, Saturday, June 23rd, 2018. you.